What's the moment you realized your parents were awful at parenting? I was 10 when my mother invented something she called confidence tests. She'd drop me at random stores and tell me I had 30 minutes to convince strangers to buy me something to eat. If I came back empty-handed, I'd sleep in the garage that night. She called it building street smarts. My father watched from the car while I approached strangers at Walmart begging for food money. Most people rushed away, thinking I was scamming them. Some called security. I'd get escorted out and have to try another store. Once an old lady bought me a sandwich after I cried for 20 minutes. My mother took it and threw it away. Too easy, she said. Try again without tears. By age 11, I could spot which people might help. Single moms with kids usually said yes. Businessmen always said no. Teenagers sometimes bought me chips. I learned to lie about being diabetic and needing food urgently. My parents filmed everything from their car, laughing when security chased me. The worst test came on my 12th birthday. Instead of cake, they drove me to the downtown bus station at night. Your birthday present is learning to survive, my father announced. Find somewhere safe to sleep and we'll pick you up at sunrise. I begged them not to leave me there. The place smelled like urine and had people yelling at invisible enemies. I hid in a 24-hour laundromat until a worker kicked me out at 2 a.m. Then I sat in a McDonald's until they closed. A homeless man tried to grab my backpack. I ran to a police station but was too scared to go inside. What if they arrested my parents and I ended up somewhere worse? I spent the rest of the night walking around a lit parking lot, jumping at every sound. When my parents picked me up, I hadn't slept at all. They were disappointed I hadn't found better shelter. You'll never survive the real world, my mother said. School noticed I was falling asleep in class. When the counselor asked why, I lied about staying up playing video games. I couldn't risk being taken from my parents. They were all I had, even if they were insane. The confidence tests got more extreme. They'd leave me at truck stops and make me find rides home, drop me in bad neighborhoods to test my awareness, lock me out during storms to build weather tolerance. Each time filming my struggles like some twisted documentary. Everything changed when I turned 13. My parents dropped me at a grocery store for another food test. But this time, I recognized one of the shoppers, my teacher, Mrs. Garcia. She saw me approaching strangers and pulled me aside. Why aren't you in school, Maria? It's Saturday. Where are your parents? I tried to lie, but started crying instead. She took me to her car and I told her everything. The tests, the filming, the garage punishments. She drove straight to the police station. This time, I went inside. The police found dozens of videos on my parents' phones. Me begging for food at 10, sleeping outside at 11, getting chased by security guards at 12. They'd labeled each video with dates and ratings of my performance. Some had comments like, needs more desperation and too much crying, reduce comfort at home. The detective's face went white watching them. In 20 years, I've never seen anything like this, he said. They documented their own child abuse like it was a science experiment. My parents insisted they were creating a survivor. The world is harsh, my mother told the judge. We gave her skills other kids don't have. The judge responded that they gave me trauma and trust issues that would take years of therapy to fix. They each got 5 years in prison. I live with my aunt now. She cried the first time I asked permission to eat breakfast. You don't need permission for food, she said. Ever. I'm 19 now. Still can't shop alone without panic attacks. Still check exits everywhere I go. My therapist says my hypervigilance might never fully go away, but at least I'm sleeping in a bed, not proving I deserve one.